Alright, I felt kind of compelled to do a video as soon as possible here today. I hope nobody's panicking. I want to give you kind of a perspective on silver and why you own physical silver. Don't be running to eBay or anywhere selling your physical silver yet. If you want to sell it to Stella Concepts. I guess he's buying it. Thanks for mentioning me in your video, Stella. That was good, StellaCon. If you don't subscribe to Stella Concepts, which you probably do, because I was wondering why I got a bunch more subscriptions this morning. It's because he mentioned me in his latest video, so check it out. Back in just around the end of the year, beginning of the year, the last half of December and the first half of January, silver was bumping its head at the 1150 level. And it's very important because I know it's a stupid tree out here. It's important because these prices are based on human emotion. Even the manipulators have emotions, and they follow patterns. That's why I look at charts, because they follow patterns over and over again. And back then, 1150. If you look back at the chart, the daily chart, it bumped its head at 1150 a couple times. On the third time, since there's no such thing as a triple top, I knew if it had touched 1150 again, it would break through, and it did break through, and it ran all the way up to 1450. Now, usually when you have resistance like that and it breaks through, it wants to come back and test it, and it hasn't come back to test the 1150 yet. It's right down 1165 now, so we've got to watch for support at 1150. If it does find support at 1150, then we know we have a new bottom in, and it'll be a very strong buy signal after that. If it closes below the 1150 and stays below that, we could be looking at 1050 for the next support level. I'd really be surprised if it fell below 1050. But this is why you don't buy silver all at once. You buy some now. If it drops, you buy some at a lower price and lower your cost basis. So that's how you do that. And the reason you're buying physical too also is because typically when you pull a bunch of dirt out of the ground, it has 15 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. So that's why gold is historically 15 times more expensive than silver. Not because it's prettier, but because it's 15 times as rare. It's 15 times more rare. So that's why they priced silver and gold for a long time was 15 to 1. Well, right now the ratio is 70 to 1. Why does it cost 70 ounces of silver to buy an ounce of gold? Because silver is the most underpriced asset in the world, in my opinion. And that's just based on 15 to 1. Now, when you consider that silver's been used up for decades and decades in industrial applications where gold wasn't. Gold is, a store of wealth. So is silver. But gold is viewed more of a store of wealth. It doesn't get used up a lot. And silver is not near as respected, even though silver is more valuable than gold because of its applications. More important to civilization than gold is. Then when you consider that it's been used up and there's probably less than 15 ounces for every ounce of gold above ground, then it should be even closer than 15 to 1. Even at 15 to 1 today, silver would have to go to $56.60 just to be priced properly out of the ground. So that could show you how much manipulation has hurt this price. And why when it ends, the upside explosive potential is huge. And what are you going to do? You're going to store oil at your house? You're going to store wheat and grain? You're going to store, pork bellies? What other commodity, what other thing that's real can you store? You don't want to store gold because silver is going to outperform gold. It's more valuable than gold, so you'd buy silver, not gold. If you already own gold, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Personally, I would wait for the next ride up and sell my gold and buy silver, but that's me. Takes a little bit more room to store, but you're not gonna, unless you have a couple $1 million to put into silver, it's not going to be a storage problem. So we're watch the 1150 level. Even if you're not looking at the chart, just watch. Remember, $11.50. If it falls below that, then we're looking at 10.50. If it falls below that, then there's something catastrophically wrong. But it's always real nice to see something pull back that you've owned, because you can buy more at a much lower price. And silver can never go to zero. So the lower it goes towards zero, the higher the chance of it moving higher than it is. So there you have it. I shorted SLW yesterday, and it's down about 50 cents today, so I have a little bit of a profit. I've kind of added a couple of dimensions to my trading that are real promising, things that I really hadn't noticed before. I did some back testing and found out that it might be pretty exciting here. So I'll let you know when the next buy signal is for silver, but don't be afraid to buy it when it dips down like this. Let's watch 1150. We find support at 1150, which I fully expect based on these patterns here. I fully expect it to find support at 1150, and then it'll be a big buy signal after that. So that's about it. So you can see how underpriced silver is. Just regardless of the economy, regardless of anything, just based on scarcity, silver should be probably, in my estimation, about 1.5 times to gold. So silver should be closer to about 750 an ounce, or 500 an ounce. That would be 2 to 1. So 1.5 to 1, whatever 1.5 to 1 is, I don't know, but it's up there in the multiple hundreds. If silver truly is more rare than gold, then it should be more expensive than gold, because that's how the precious metals are priced, based on scarcity. Where you're talking about platinum is more expensive than gold because it's more rare than gold. So if silver is truly more rare, I think that's the story that's going to come out when we have these shortages. People are going to realize that silver is more rare, and that's the explosive upside potential. So these little 1450 to 1150 moves, when silver should be $500, who cares? You either believe in the silver story or you don't. I believe in it fully. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But you have to do your own math. You have to have your own reason why. Videos like this will help, but you don't just dump all your money because somebody says this is what the story is and this and that. But that's why I believe in silver. And I guess that's my 2 cents for today. I'm still short SLW. I'll let you know how that trade goes. And usually I'd take profits right now, but I'm going to do something different and leave it based on the MACD, the MACD line, and the relative strength. So until that crosses over, I'm going to stay short and see what kind of profit that produces. That might be my new parameter, and based on my back testing, it looks like much more profitable than the one I was using before. So I still used the one before, but I'm just adding to it. So that's it. Don't panic. Everything's cool, and look for at least a 3 or 4 year outlook on silver. So if it drops down, that's okay. Take some of your paycheck and buy more. Buy more real. You want to be a gunslinger like me? You can trade the market. It's fun, a little bit more interesting than just owning the physical right now, anyway. But someday I think something's going to come out, and this is when you want to buy it, when the story, no one's talking about it, nobody's buying it. I mean, how many people just go out there on the street, talk to your family, your friends, talk to everybody, ask them how much silver do they own. They don't own nothing. They own a lot of worthless paper, but they own a lot of debt, but they don't own silver. So we're in the right place at the right time. So just keep buying silver till you're rich. That's what I say, because there's nothing else more undervalued and more valuable. So that's about it for now. I guess that's it. I thought there was something else, but nope. Have fun. That's it. Don't panic. See you later.